Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Aspen. So last time we came in here on the 319, and it was a bit of a chaotic arrival. Kyle and I were on VATSIM, and I circled all the way around the valley here. And that was interesting. Kyle managed to get in there, but when the controllers come online and change up everything you were doing and include you on an arrival that you weren't planning for, it can get a little squirrely sometimes, especially coming in the KASE. It's not exactly the easiest airport to land at on a good day, let alone on a bad day. So weather was okay, but the controller was extremely overwhelmed. So him being able to manage this and us having to, smash everything into the FMC or FMS last minute there was a little bit of a challenge. But anyways, we're going to be heading down to El Paso. I had originally thought about Albuquerque, but that was a little short. So we're going to go a little further and head on down to El Paso, which is not somewhere I've really gone, I don't know if ever or just maybe once or twice. So it'll be a pretty interesting arrival there into an area that I'm not used to. So we're going to go from lush green mountains to desert. And excuse the robot in the background. I just sit at home, so won't be making a bunch of noise during the stream here. We are on VATSIM. The controllers all went offline before the stream. I swear. It's ridiculous. So we're going to be Delta 929 tonight, leaving Aspen and heading down to I'm drawing a blank here. El Paso. I about said the Alamo for some reason. And we have a departure time in about 18 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and get back in the airplane. We've got Dev, Eddie, myself, Ron, and Kyle. And I don't know if Mike's listening or watching, but Mike is back. So he should be joining us sometime probably in the next week or two. And getting back together with us on the group flights here. So that'll be fun. Get him back up to speed on everything. And everybody get to enjoy his company again. So let's get back in the cockpit, get this thing started. Haven't flown it in a couple weeks now, maybe. So forgive me for any mistakes. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right, so let's go ahead and get our battery power on. Come back down here and let's get our ground power cart. Why is it not letting me connect you? Wheel chocks are removed. Why did that remove those again? I added those to open the door a minute ago. Weird. Okay, ground power cart is added, and we got an air cart as well to start helping it be a little more comfortable in here. Go up here. AC is available. And we can go ahead and turn a DC on. So, over checklist. Originating electrical panel checked, fire detection checked, external lights. We are looking for the logo light and the nav light. Bleed air panel. We don't have the APU on right now. We got ground air, so no big deal there. APU panel on. So let's go over to our power fuel. Look down. APU door is open. And start. APU should be coming alive, and it is over here. Hydraulic panel, or start panels, everything should be off. Everything looks good. Hydraulic panel is checked, auto and on. Auto. I guess technically the is that 3A pump? Yeah, 3A pump is always on.
Oh, it's funny. 3A pump CRJ.
Yeah, this thing is, almost identical to the Challenger. I don't want to say almost identical. There's quite a few things that are different, but smoking.
There's a lot of similarities you could draw at least.
Yes, there's a lot of similarities. Cabin pressure, air conditioning, we got ground air at the moment. That being said, our APU is on. We have another minute before we turn the bleed pressures on. Anti-ice, windshield heat, low. Emergency lights are armed. Standby compass, nose wheel steering is off. That was anti-skid. Nose wheel steering, I gotta remember, there it is. It's off. We've been flying the Challenger so much lately, it's a little confusing going between the two. Clocks, instrument panels checked, upper pedestal checked, thrust lever, quadrant, avionics, trims, and all dampener can be engaged. On. Before start. Okay, let's go ahead and get our FMS here. We've got passenger signs are set to on. We need to load the airplane first, so import OFP. Who was that? Okay. A little confusion on VATSIM. Set payload and fuel. Hit that twice. And we'll send the OFP over to the FMS. Just go double check our passengers here. We'll cross check that with the OFP. Make sure it is as close as possible. Passengers 84. We've got 4,066 pounds of cargo. Looks... Yep. And we've got 12,645 pounds of fuel, which is correct. I added an extra 30 minutes just for VATSIM shenanigans. It doesn't look like we're going to have too much issue there. Takeoff trim is 6.6, and let's go ahead and set our takeoff speeds, and then get the trim up.
Quick question. Yeah. What is the variable? What's the key for putting a variable wind into a pro-line FMC?
The key for putting a variable wind, I normally just do 0, or 0.
Okay.
That's usually what I do. There may be a more correct way to do it in a challenge.
Probably, but I'm not going to bother.
Yeah. Okay, so we should be able to go... APU gen is an auto. Yep. And we can go ahead and remove the AC. Let's go air conditioning on. It's weird not having all the pack transfer and everything in the CRJ versus the Challenger. Then no smoking, and then seatbelts go to auto. We can go ahead and disconnect the ground power unit, and we'll remove the chocks. Oh, okay, we gotta have that open. And let's close the passenger door, and then remove the chocks. Let's do a quick exterior check. The ground crew would normally be doing for us. And let's go down to the FMS. Alright, initialize position. Let's go to... See menu, FMS, pause, edit, bloop, bloop, execute, flight plan. We are going from KASE to, I don't keep wanting to call it, San Antonio, or the Alamo, El Paso.
I kept doing that, I almost like KSAN into my stupid FMC.
It's El Paso. I think I may have only ever flown here once. Destination's KELP. We got an alternate of KLRU. And we're going to be doing a direct to LINDZ off the runway here. And we'll get the runway heading momentarily. Pull that chart up over here real quick. And next page, we've got LINDZ to KEEPP, CLIMN, MROON, or MROON, one of the two. HBU, Curly, KEEPP, CLIMN, MROON, HBU, Curly, and it should be SLNNK and WASCO. Next page, SLNNK. Okay. The departure is going to be runway 33. It's the only runway you can use out of here. And we're going to be on the a LINDZ. It did not give us a departure.
Should be to Pitkin 5, but no transition.
Yeah.
I'm just doing it direct.
Pitkin 5, no transition. Well, Pitkin is just going to be your usual, like, JFK departure. And then, yeah, because we're going direct to LINDZ. So, oh, wait a minute, that screwed everything up.
Yeah, you go to Boyette, then LINDZ, and Slalom, or Gleno, then Slalom.
Well, when I put Pitkin 5 in, it has me going to LINDZ, then Glen, and then to KEEPP, then back to Glen, and then to MROON. So I feel like this flight plan
That's
is
what I
making
have as
fun of me.
well.
So for this airplane, I don't think it's going to work. Let's do departure. Okay. What's an easy way to clear this out? Can I just hit clear? Or delete? No. Maybe, I guess, let's just change runways. Execute. Go back. Departure. Runway 33. And I'm just going to leave it without the... Oh, man. See, it's unscrewed everything up.
Not that long of a trek back. I'm just going to leave it in my flight plan.
Yeah. I'm just going to go to legs. So, here, let's do this. Let's go to departure. Pitkin. Runway 33. Execute. Go to legs. And then it says Boyette to LINDZ to Gleno to KEEPP to CLIMN to MROON to HB. Well, hang on. This looks right. Why does it look so goofy over here, though? What? What's going on here? So you got LINDZ.
Is one of you guys
Should go
EGA
LINDZ to
Gate
KEEPP.
53 in front of me?
Oh.
Or is that someone random?
Probably someone random.
Okay.
To KEEPP.
I thought that was you at first.
No, I'm EGA
There we go.
2 something something.
Yeah, it added an extra waypoint, and we've got it fixed now. LINDZ to KEEPP to CLIMN. LINDZ, KEEPP, CLIMN. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. That looks fine now. And then our arrival, expected arrival is going to be runway 22 on the WASCO 1 slink transition. ILS 22 WASCO slink. Execute. Go to legs. Let's click through it. Make sure everything makes sense because the initial bit did not make much sense. And we're gonna have a looks like a right downwind entry about 45 degrees, and we'll do manual vectors after Wicker. So that looks good. Change us back to that. So that takes care of our flight plan, our departure. Let's go do our VNAV page. So 290 on the climb out. 300 cruise. We'll probably change that to 0.78. I did not keep our cruise altitude when we imported this over. Somebody gave us 330. You have to type the whole thing in for this airplane. Execute. Next page, and about the same there. So that makes sense. Perfect. Okay, passengers. We have 84 passengers. And we have 4,066 pounds of cargo. And we currently have 12,610 pounds of fuel. Cruise out to 330, and an alternate cruise altitude is... I gotta remember where to find that again. I'm not used to having to input that. Where are you at? It's somewhere around the little blurb here on this OFP where everything's kind of condensed. But I am struggling to find it. With the mountain terrain around here, we are just going to assume 17,000.
Oh, the top altitude's 18.
18, so we're going to go 19. Not 190, 19. There we go. Execute, next page. Okay, winds are climb winds. Get the winds real fast. Nope, that's not it. Where are you? I'm not looking for landing data, I'm looking for climb data. Here we go. Alright, at Curly, we have... Oh, hang on. Let's go with 210.13. And then a descent forecast. We're going to say 20,000. Let's go 15,000. It's going to be 2006. And en route, we're going to have 160.8. That doesn't make sense. Okay. See how accurate that is. On to the next page. Reserves, we got taxi fuel. OFB gave us a taxi fuel of 500 pounds. And estimated time of departure is in, let's say 23:20. Execute. We're going to be a couple minutes behind, but no big deal. Alright, that takes care of our performance. VNAV's good. Performance is good. The VNAV's set up. Okay, we're good. Alright. Go through the rest of this checklist and let's get out of here. Where is checklist? There it is. Before start, altimeter. Currently, the altimeter is... Why is it showing me...
3025.
It's showing me pilotage. Oh, it's showing me ATIS. 300 or 3025. And something is wrong here. I don't have my artificial horizon. What did I forget? Oh. There we go. I'm flying the Challenger too much. There's auto IRSs. What's up, Tommy? How is the hotel life? Altimeter's FMS is good. IRS. Oh, if I'd read the next line.
You're gonna miss a couple of VNAV and AT.
Nah, we'll be alright. Alright, takeoff briefing. We're gonna do one real quick so we're not too late on our departure here. Real simple. We're gonna push out nose to the right. We're departing on runway 33. And basically gonna got the one waypoint here, Cody, I think. And then go in the LINDZ. No ATC online. So we'll just be doing our radio calls on CTAF, which is what? CTAF.
1885.
I already made a big mistake.
What'd you do?
I accidentally put CTAF case in the chat instead of putting a dot in front of it.
Oh, that happens.
Local traffic. Crap.
Local traffic.
Local traffic 158 NetJets TA3 is taxiing to runway 33. How did I screw that up so bad already? I haven't even gotten off the ground.
Going to be fun. And we'll turn our radio on. And over to 1. Mode C. Basically in a studio apartment. Oh, that's nice. Really handy when you get those larger hotel rooms. I used to stay in extended stay hotels a lot, and it was always nice to have like a kitchen. It was like an apartment, like you had. You were talking about studio apartment.
The virtual co-pilot in the challenge right now is really helping me. He's doing my entire taxi checklist while I'm taxiing out.
Oh, that's nice. Takeoff briefing is complete. Personal electronics off. APU is on. Electronics check. Takeoff data set. V speeds are in. Doors are closed. Beacon on.
Taxiing to runway 33 Alpha.
Aspen traffic, Delta 1943 taxiing to runway 33 via Alpha.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for you guys to roll past me then. Who's it behind me?
There's a pull-off area I'm gonna take up over here. I'll take off after you.
Okay. Is that the guy that's in front of you? Oh, hang on. Who's this other guy?
There's another
I'm
net
about
jets.
about to push, but it's gonna push me right in his way.
We took off already.
He took off?
Oh, you did?
He's at the very end down there.
Knock, you can push in front of me, I'll hold.
Okay. That's Charlie, guys. Is what the one I'm waiting on. We go ahead and get GSX going.
Pull up before I reach V1 speed. I was running out of runway.
Local traffic next to K3 is holding at the ice pad just before runway 23.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Let's go.
Oh, dude, the co-pilot even set my flaps down.
That's nice.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Check IR going. And that's you waiting for me there, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm slowly rolling down Alpha.
Okay.
Locking gear.
I need to. I think I've got a profile for my flight. I'm gonna load that up real fast. At least make it a little easier to. Oh, that's fine. Good.
Aspen traffic, expect jet 853 taking off runway 33, LINDZ 1 departure to the south.
Let's go to 24, Moby Flight, CRJ, and open. And run. Okay. Nose to the right.
Release parking brakes.
Release parking brake. And brakes off.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Boost pump on. Continue ignition, and I'll start engine on the right side. 2. Where is GSX going? Oh no. Oh boy. Oh god. What is happening? GSX! Get your crap together, man! I'm scared.
Oh, that was great. That was so great. I just saw you start rising in there, like, oh no, you're doing the thing where you hover again.
Oh shoot, come on now. It's so sensitive. Start. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen.
The iFly for a little bit of an issue had an issue where if you had the parking brake on while you started pushing back, it would start just infinitely hovering you up, and you'd look like you're floating up to the heavens.
Alright, we're pretty much going straight to 3-3. There's 3-3. It should be in nav mode.
I'm at the de-ice
On
pad. I'm
departure.
slipping between you and Kyle.
What was the runway heading? Go get engine 2, engine 1 is alive. Engine 1. Start. What's nice about the Challenger is that you just push the fuel lever and it kind of
Good
just does its
parking
thing instead of having to
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
move those levers forward.
Oh yeah.
GSX.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
I imagine the throttle assembly is the exact same, though. I think it's just different between simulations.
Yeah. 331 on the heading. 331. Why is my speed in Mach?
It looks like the CRJ's Aerosoft slightly bigger, cockpit-wise.
Yeah, it's a little
Aspen
touch
traffic
bigger.
to 853, clear of 33, climbing through 11,000, LINDZ 1 departure to south, final call, Aspen.
Like I knew what he was doing.
Okay, generators and auto. Auto. Electrics checked. We can go ahead and turn our APU off. Ignition off.
Tow truck
Wait
disconnected.
for that door to close.
Bypass pin removed. Left is clear.
Taxi
Right is
slats.
clear.
Going to 8. Trims are checked. 6.6. 6.6. Inch reversers armed. Flight instruments brake check before takeoff. Lights and strobes on. Okay. Alright. APU doors closed. We can go ahead and shut that. And what that'll actually do is close that little door back here. Right there. You can see it closing.
Is that similar to the power fuel lever on the Challenger?
Yes, it's the same thing. I think the Challenger pulls the bleed air in differently, though.
Okay.
Overhead, just take one final look at this. Battery on, DC on, AC, or electrics are all good. Hydraulics are all set. We'll fix the, oops, I forgot to turn that on. And so we can actually get some air moving. Oops, come on. And overhead is checked. Okay. So, quick break off, but let's check our flight controls real quick. Right rudder, left rudder, full left, full right, full up, and full down. Flight controls checked. Taxi lights on. And let's make a radio call. Aspen traffic, Delta 929, taxiing runway 33 via Alpha. Aspen. There she goes. Needs a lot of juice to get moving up here.
Aspen traffic. 1583, just gonna slip in right behind you, Delta 929. We're holding the ice pad. I cannot make new calls for the day for the life of me.
Transponder TKS. Mixed flow, cross flow. Some days are just like that. Alright, let's go and push the toggle button. Got takeoff, takeoff. And we're going to very quickly transition to nav mode once we get airborne here. TCAS is in auto mode.
Silly thing I look like on your screen. What the?
Where are you at?
Look to your left.
I just
Or
passed
yeah,
you.
to your left.
You were a
Weird citation thing.
citation, yeah. The Challenger is
I feel
a
that
challenge, one might say. Alright, yaw dampener and Mach trim. What's going on here? There we go. Aspen traffic, Delta 929, entering runway 33. Aspen. Lights, What do you have a master alarm or master caution? It was probably because of the trims. Stab trim, muck trim. It went away as soon as I hit those. What is with this? Is this the lights doing that to the grass? Huh.
Looks like it.
They're the CRJ lights apparently mow
Oh,
grass.
you know what that is? That's a custom shader they must have used from 2020 that hasn't been updated for 24 yet.
That's funny. Man, the amount of power you got to give it to get going here. I'm going to do a full hold the brakes and then release it after I power the thing all the way up, because the CRJ is a little weak sometimes.
Aspen traffic, Delta CRJ-900 is holding shore of runway 33.
Aspen traffic, Delta 929, departing runway 33 to the northwest. Aspen. Right, take off, take off. Took up. Release. And Dev, don't get used to AI first officer. I got lazy fast using ACAR's AI.
I'm not. He only does some things. I'm only doing this replacement because I don't have a real first officer with me right now.
And normally we're flying the Challenger together, so he's flying it by himself right now. 80 knots.
Aspen traffic, Delta CRJ-900 is entering to 33.
100. I'm gonna force it to max because this thing is just scaring me at the moment. Oh, this is sketchy. V1 and rotate. The very end of the
That's
runway.
not going to work.
Come on, girl, get up there. There we go.
Oh boy.
Just barely. Possible break here up.
Meanwhile, I'm still moving here at idle.
Woo! That was sketch. Glad I gave it max juice. And we're gonna leave it in max juice at the moment.
Pull up.
Because I'm getting ground alarms. Jeez, trim the grass. Yeah, I'm not gonna need to do any trimming over there for a little while. That mode. It's an FMS one, so let's make sure it actually turns left here.
And Aspen traffic, November, nope, Delta CRJ-900 is taking off runway 33.
Aspen traffic to the 929, clear of the valet of Aspen.
Aspen traffic, Delta 1943 lining up on runway 33, Aspen.
There we go. Alright, let's go flaps up. And we want to go speed mode. Other than the takeoff performance of this thing, it's actually flying really well these days. It's supposed to be climbing in speed mode, and it's not following my speed. And the problem with this wing on this thing is it's really hard to speed up in a climb. Alright, we're gonna go autopilot. Once I find the button. Engines are in climb. Speed mode, nav mode. Whenever I'm in the CRJs, I go to max power and take off, seems the geometry and weight balance is a little off. Yeah, that's the one thing that we were at KJAC and I took this 900 off at KJack, max power, and I literally hit the
Aspen traffic, Delta
lights at the end of the runway because it was just that you couldn't make it.
Aspen traffic, Delta CRJ is clear of 33. Last call.
Alright, VNav had us at 290, I think. Yep. So let's go ahead and speed up 290. 1000's the same. Is that Ron here? Ron is here. I don't know if he spoke at that time, though.
I've been muted for a second. I'm having some crackers and peanut butter.
Oh! The man is eating. He's already got his in-flight snacks.
Yep.
I gotta say, Dev, that X-Plane 12 clouds make MSFSs look like crap.
Yeah.
I've got like clouds in my cockpit. What's going on here? Is it smoke? Alright, climb, fuel flow to auto bleeds and EPU set. Thrust reversers can come off. And KASE is checked, no messages.
Alright, 18,000, going to standard.
Ron, Tommy says hiya.
Well, hi Tommy.
Kim and me were speaking of you yesterday when she made swordfish for dinner. I was out for the chowder and Ron was out for the swordfish in Providence.
I just had swordfish. That was that Friday night. Friday night. It was very good. My wife made it though. We bought it at the butcher shop.
So in August, Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 will be replaced by X-Plane.
I would not replace it, Ron. Or not Ron, Tommy. Use both. They both have their strengths.
Yeah, I would stick with VFR on Microsoft.
For now, at least.
And definitely X-Plane for commercial stuff.
We can help you. There's a little bit of setup and a bunch of plugins and junk you need, but we can help you with that.
And again, we had no broccoli. Man, what a steep turn at this altitude. Alright, over to standard. Make sure you hit the right button. And I never adjusted standby instruments. Well, 2020, I got all this paper. Okay, so he's going to use 2020 and X-Plane. Both.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea either.
Okay, let's take a look at VATSIM radar, see if we have any coverage, and we do not. Sad day.
That's what I do, Tommy, as well. I don't use 24 except when I have to for GRGA flights. But now that I really don't have time for GA flights anymore,
clear, runway
I
33
don't
on
really use 24 that much.
flash call, see it.
Why did my airplane just beep at me? Anti-ice. Oh, we got ice detected. Does it actually show up on the plane? It either disappeared after I turned those on, or it doesn't show up on the plane. But fly-by-wires had icing since 2021.
Has it actually?
Yeah. Appreciate that, but I'll try my own. That's how I learn. But when I screw things up, that's when Mike gets a text. Yeah, the Microsoft Store is a finicky beast.
That's so weird.
As we all learned over the last 2 days.
So we didn't reset for nothing.
No, Tommy's got a nice fresh computer. Fresh drivers. Runs like a dream.
Yep.
Now, did we need to do the reset? No, but I would also think that Microsoft gaming services would also be reinstalled during a reinstall. So
Yeah, that's a really fair point.
You know, usually what happens when you do a reinstall is everything gets reinstalled. Apparently, Microsoft Gaming Services do not. So after about 6
What makes me
hours,
question-
and the brain trust struggling to figure out what was going on, we finally got Tommy back up and running. But that was a mess. A super simple fix. Only takes a couple minutes. After you
We gotta
spend
mark
6
that
hours of
more.
figuring out how to do it.
Yeah. So, I need a decision. Once I get paid, I'm getting myself a new pair, brand new shiny pair of rubber pedals. I don't know what to get yet. I'd weigh a couple options, but I don't know if anyone has any suggestions.
I think for your price range, Windwing.
Yeah, I think so too, but I'm wondering if there's anything else. Like, I've looked at Turtle Beach. I don't know if those are. I've heard bad things about those, but
Stay away, stay away, stay away from Turtle Beach, anything.
okay, good to know.
Run, in fact, run as far as you can. Don't ever mention Turtle
Is it that
Beach
bad?
ever again on this channel.
Really, it's that
I will
bad?
ban you if you mention Turtle Beach to anyone.
Wow.
Do you understand? No, I'm just kidding.
I know. I know.
No, the Turtle Beach
I
stuff
know.
tends to be pretty cheap. I'm looking at getting the Wind Wings also after the first year. So Tommy is looking at getting them. Yeah, it's a really nice set of rotor pedals. Ron is part of the no rotor pedal clan, though. He was not a fan of rotor pedals.
See, I have been using rotor pedals since I started simming, and now that I don't have rotor pedals, I feel I just feel incomplete.
Yeah, I've been using rotor pedals for 15 years, so I wouldn't know how to go back. I've been using rotor pedals for as long as Dev's been alive.
I've told you the rotor pedals I have are older than me significantly.
Yeah, they are. Those CH things came out in like 90. And the FMC. Yeah, Turtle Beach is good for Xbox because they don't have a ton of options. Well, at least they didn't have a ton of options. There's a lot more out there now.
Honeycomb now is Xbox compatible.
Yes, they are. You know, we need to do the same flight on X-Plane and see how big of a difference it is. Now, the trees look better, but see, check this out. I've got this blocking
but
with
there's
the trees over here. Look at that. The LEDs
There's a
popping
mod
through.
called Orbex Trees or whatever it's called, and it significantly improves all the trees.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to look at that. I need to look at that video I sent you that one night.
Yeah, map enhancement, Orbex Trees, and that airport enhancement thing, and I think I'm set.
Yeah. But MSFS with GA is by far the winner.
Yes.
So Dave,
Although I do, whenever I do IFRGA, I do usually take X-Plane just because of the flight model.
yeah, the flight model is a lot better. Dev, do you want to discuss what you have started building for us?
Okay. So,
Dev has an
as the
announcement.
contrarian among
The
us,
contrarian.
and
Look at him using big words.
and flying significantly different sims than the rest of people, including P3D and X-Plane. I have found that the software that powers VATSIM is kind of. It's reverse engineered, but it's open source to an extent. So, I have started setting up a server that we can all join, and join from whatever sim we want, from 2024 down to FS95. Doesn't matter. And we can all fly what we want in one server with no ATC.
Any FS95 users in the group? Not past, current.
I'm joking when I said FS95. It actually is compatible.
It is compatible. So what's cool about that, guys, is if we have the group flight on Thursdays and Sundays, if somebody wants to fly a plane on 2020, 24, or X-Plane, we can all still see each other. Got a couple kinks to work out, like model matching, but we did a test earlier and it works.
Yep.
So
For some reason, my Challenger appears as a System 152. So still figuring out why that is happening, but getting there.
We can say
That's
Eddie.
The
interesting.
setup is a little hard, so we're going to have to figure out how to do that.
It's not that difficult. It's just the UI is about the worst thing on the planet.
Yes.
And there's a few extra steps that are like, what? Why? But you're basically just making a profile that model matches with the planes that you have in your hard drive.
Yep.
Eddie, what were you gonna say?
That sounds great. Can't wait.
So I know that the goal is to get everybody on VATSIM.
Yes.
Sometimes, if the area we're going to be flying is in an event, it's really challenging for us to have a conversation when center is just non-stop.
Or someone feels like not flying at VATSIM. The cool thing about this is this works in tandem with VATSIM. So if someone doesn't want to fly in VATSIM, the rest of us do, we can connect to both of the servers at the same time.
It's pretty neat. And if we have multiplayer issues, which, you know, Microsoft is known for, we have a workaround.
Yep. Actually, we should probably make some sort of install video on how to do this.
That would probably
some
be the
point
best
in
thing to do. Did I send you the VATSIM VFR cheat sheet? If you did, I don't remember getting it. So, with that being the case, send it to me again if you don't mind. Please. The VFR on VATSIM is a blast.
Oh, it's so fun.
The A2A needs to seriously update their command sheet for 24 compatibility, and that, like, between that and the Aerostar, I'll have a hard time flying anything else for VFR.
Yep. I love my Aerostar. It's so cool. Except for that one bug with HSI.
Well, it is still in development mode, technically. I feel like this time to climb is super long on this thing.
37 right now.
I'm at 27 for 33.
I'm at 20. Okay. Yeah, I'm at 37 for 4-1.
Guess I should swap over to Mach mode. VNav 0.74. Let's go Mach mode. Bloop. And 7.4 on the speed.
Alright, I think we've posed this question before, but legacy or lock? The Aerostar reminded me of this.
Okay, so I love lock for what it does, but I
hate lock.
cannot
But
stand the blue.
That's my issue. That's my issue.
Like, give us the option to use the lock controls and not have the blue highlight.
It's okay. Go ahead.
I know FlySimware provides packages that let you use lock without the blue highlight for his aircraft.
Wait, what's with this time? What's going on here? 47:31. What time of day is 47:31?
What did you do to your plane? Wait, shit, that's time and not something else?
Yeah, that's time, because I turned it on just now. Well, a few minutes ago. ETA. It's saying 47:31. What?
Maybe 47 minutes and 31 seconds.
No, because I'm about to get one that's in 47 minutes and 9 seconds. That way it goes.
Yeah, that makes zero
That's
sense.
what's next time.
What did you do to your...
Oh yeah, you did not send that to me. Do you have a PDF version of that? So what's it show? Did it... HPU?
You should make a VFR version of your flight data recorder sheet.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
Have a
at
section
all.
for VORs and landmarks and stuff like that. More VFR equipment than
Yeah.
IFR.
Okay, so this is in minutes. So yeah, something is broke with my ETA timers, which is hilarious.
What concerns me is there is no module test to catch this before production. Or unit tests.
Well, they haven't been known to test the Aerosoft CRJ too much before they release it.
Unit tests should always be something you run before you commit code.
I do not disagree. I do not disagree. There should be a hefty amount of testing. Now, they just need to make me a beta tester. Oh, that crap, that reminds me, I gotta email Navigraph. I have not done that
I
yet.
do not want to say that in stream.
I gotta message them about those suggestions of mine. You say you might not want to say that on the stream?
Yeah, I didn't know if you...
All I did was get the email address for one of their software engineers at the expo. Anyone could have done that.
Fair enough. Okay, never mind, Mr. Bird.
I'm just gonna tell them they should let me be a beta tester.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tell them that. See how far that gets you. Actually, you're probably the perfect candidate to be a beta tester.
I do like to break things. I'm really good at it.
Yeah, I am too.
But I'm also good at fixing things too, so there's that.
Yeah, so whenever I make a support ticket for a piece of software, I always make sure I open up a debugger and see if I can see how many logs I can attach to that support ticket to make their stuff as easy as possible. Generally speaking.
Alright, Dev, I'm gonna make you happy. I'm going to use this crappy oh, crap. It doesn't work too well with my point of view there.
What?
Is that because I need to scoot up?
Using? Oh, the HUD.
I'm gonna use the HUD.
Thank you. Whoa, what is that view?
Yeah, it's because I have to sit up so high. The view, the default view for this airplane has you too low.
Okay, the Challenger HUD's pretty nice though. That's a pretty nice view.
The HUD's not, yeah, the Challenger HUD's not too bad. I forgot to use it the other night, where we were so tired.
Yeah, well, we just wanted to be on the ground and go to bed, so.
Pretty much. Now, what I don't like is there's not really a... Wow, somebody must be at the door. The dogs are going crazy. There's not a, like...
Oh, crap, there is no flight director. Is there any there's not even a flight path marker.
We are looking at going to Mach 7-8 for cruise. Did everybody do 7-8 on the cruise?
I'm doing 8, but yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. You don't have a flight director there. I may be turning this off if that's the case.
Oh, wait. I see the flight director. It's just you have such a high angle of attack. Scoot your head upwards. Like, far up. Oh, maybe not. The HUD doesn't work like that.
Oh, it's... Okay, I see it. It's way down there. But the flight director... You would think that the flight director would be here, because that's where you're supposed to be pointing the nose.
No, flight directors on these HUDs work with your velocity vector.
I guess that's true. It's showing you where you're going more than what you should be doing. But really, the HUD and climb and cruise is kind of useless.
HUD is really supposed to be used for landing. Although Boeing recommends it to be used for all stages of flight if you're certified to use it, so whatever.
Alright, let me get
That
these
just clips into
throttles.
your head.
Yep. That's the same thing. And we're looking for about 80 on the N1 or so. Maybe a touch more. This thing is sluggish today.
CRJ, what did you expect?
Usually it's pretty sporty.
It's not a sports car, it's a sedan.
Sedans can be sporty.
Okay, it's not a sports car, it's a CRV.
We were on a little on the heavy side, but not super heavy.
You are the equivalent of a flying F-650.
An F650.
Yes. The truck.
That's got some torque though.
Okay, you're the equivalent of a 1990s Ford Ranger. How about that?
Pulling a hay trailer full of people.
Yes. At some weird pumpkin convention.
Pumpkin convention. Pumpkin
I don't know what they're
chunking.
called.
We're
I don't know what they're called.
We're going pumpkin chunking, boys.
What is that? What's that kind of place called?
Oh, this is interesting. So, I have the speed on my Mobi flight set to 0.78. In the sim, it shows 0.79. Rounding error.
So this is what we call what happens when people use different numbers of floats. Honestly, there's probably no way around that.
I mean, I feel like the sim should be giving me a round number.
No,
Or
but it's the
Mach
CRJ,
number.
it's giving you the wrong number. I'm betting you that code's running directly on the CRJ as a WASM module opposed to the sim.
Okay, so why is it saying Mach 0.78 as my speed target in the sim,
Yes.
and then 0.77 on Mobi flight? If I pull up
Because
Mobi
probably
flight,
0.799 or 0.779 or something like that.
it's 0.77.
In which case, Mobi flight's easy.
Yeah, it's
in which case either
0.779. For whatever reason, why is it that though? That's what I don't
In which
understand. Why is
case-
it not a round
in which
number?
case either Mobi flight does not support a float beyond 2 decimal places, or Mobi flight or the CRJ doesn't support float around 2 decimal places.
Just make it a whole number. Doesn't need to be a float. There's nothing to float.
Well, yeah, you want to float when you have I'm doing 0.81 right now.
But
So
it's
that
a
needs to be
target
float.
speed. It's not the actual plane speed.
Right. You're right. It is. What? That is a good point. That is
I
a
could
really good
understand if it was the airplane speed. Let me slow down just a touch here.
point. No. You know what though? VNAV probably needs it to be a float.
Why?
Because so it can get a super precise target speed.
But the only thing the VNAV does in this thing is, well, it does have VNAV. I just
Oh,
don't
yeah.
ever use it.
Well, maybe not, because I know VNAV would need to be able to control the speed on a float.
I don't know. It matter. You can sit here and guess,
Sorry,
but it's Aerosoft software.
What do they know?
Oh, I forgot to enter my flex temperature. Maybe that's why we didn't have such a good takeoff. Oops. What was my flex temperature? See, here's the thing about the flex temperature in this airplane is it's takeoff and landing. They got this extra button down here I'm not used to having. What was it going to give me?
Hold on.
Yeah, well, no, I was in toggle mode. Flex temp 0. Maybe that would have made a difference, but I would assume it would just default to 0 if you don't enter one. But we have 0.7999764399 for a float value for my speed, whatever. Don't matter.
That's fun.
I'm complaining.
So, just so everyone's following along, a float is a decimal place number in a program, as well as a double, but float's more precise.
Could just been an integer.
It could have, but they had their reasons, or they didn't, and it's just dumb.
Well, I mean, it could still have been a float because it is a decimal point, but it could have been an integer that was just 78.
Yeah, it could have been, but then you wouldn't. Never mind, I'm gonna stop arguing about this.
What was that?
We were arguing about coding practices.
Huh.
Let's get some cinematics since the speed is stabilized.
Doesn't have a bird strike on descent.
Boom. You can set one up.
Think I should? Cancel that bird strike if I descent. Why not?
Why they changed the controls for the drone camera of all things? Kills me.
They change the controls for everything. You know, the magic key is now comma instead of Bravo for some reason. Like, who? Why? It's been the same thing since 2004. And even the CRJ model is from P3D. It still looks pretty damn good.
I don't have too much to complain about it. I mean, it doesn't have the finer details that you have like on a Phoenix. But it does look pretty good. It gets a little ugly when you get close to it, but I mean, who's really out here like, ooh, look at that rivet. Can't see them, you know?
The 737 is so much worse. I can see polygons on the 737s.
I mean, if you just barely go here, I mean, that's a pretty darn good picture right there. Screenshot. Okay, here's a question. MDA versus decision height. So I normally use Barrow. But
I always use Barrow unless if it's ridiculously high.
so is MDA the same as Barrow?
Roughly. It's not exact. It's usually 200 feet. Barrow, whatever the Barrow altitude usually equivalents to 200 feet above the ground, but sometimes different. Barrow's more accurate. I would always go with Barrow if you can.
I usually use Barrow. But is MDA and the CRJ the same thing as Barrow?
Oh, and the CRJ. Then I have zero idea.
And I don't think it is because you got different numbers. I'm gonna pull the chart up here real fast for what we're looking at.
Well, so for the DA for El Paso is 4150, but the height is 200 feet off the ground when you hit mins. So your DA should be your Barrow.
Yes, but then you got MDA. So you don't have a Barrow setting in the CRJ.
Yeah.
You got decision height, or what does MDA stand for? Minimum decision altitude?
Decision height, yeah. So if you don't have the ground, it's kind of like the DA. If you don't have the ground, you have to instantly, or you could take it. Look at a chart. You could take it a little bit further usually, but it's higher since it's less precise than the ILS.
Yeah, so we do not have a decision altitude setting in the CRJ that I'm aware of. So for our arrival here, we're going to do Wicker and really just continue on that heading and then do a right turn onto ILS for 2-2, assuming the winds are still the same.
That's what I'm doing as well.
We'll check that here in a minute. Man, I thought that waypoint was Jeebus, not Jepsu. Sweet baby Jeebus.
I'm going to go walk to the bathroom in my plane and be right back.
Beep, beep, beep. Please contact. Bodhi's not happy about something again. After we land, him and I are going to be making a lap around the block tonight. It's been so rainy lately, he has not gotten too many walks, and I am paying for it dearly from his boredom. So here's the, so you get MDA. Okay, you can do that in chunks. MDA. So okay, here's the next question, Kyle. Yeah, MDA is 4,300 feet, or is that 350 feet above the ground? Is that what that means?
Yeah, so you'll be 350 feet off the ground when, in reality, technically. Hold on, let me
for
pull it up.
4,300. I have to turn on the knob acceleration to make this a little faster. The shift key to speed things up doesn't exist in the simulator for whatever reason.
I am back.
Oh, whoops, I turned the wrong one on. I believe it's AGL, isn't it? Yeah, I think the second number is normally the above ground level, because for ILS it's 200 feet.
Yeah, your MDA is your MSL, so it's whatever the altitude is of the airport, of mean sea level, or
yeah. This airport altitude. Let's do that.
I see your contrail in front of me. That's too cool.
3,900 feet. Wait. Stat is what we want. And 3,920. There we go. That'll guess our landing elevation, so that's checked. Fuel. Really good on fuel. GCAS, radar, CAS, landing data, set. Let's go ahead and do our performance calcs. Landing KELP 22, dry winds are 0. Wow, okay, that was actually correct. That's unusual. Max landing weight exceeded. Well, okay, we're just going to have to deal with it. Dual reversers, calculate landing distance. Okay, well, we got plenty of runway.
Ooh, it's 97 degrees Fahrenheit there.
It's pretty warm. So we will be
Yeah.
doing a high temperature landing, so just keep that in mind, everybody. Okay, we should be getting our top of descent at some point in the near future.
They've got about 70 miles to go.
It's not giving it to me yet, but I'm expecting it somewhat soon.
Yeah. And 68 miles, 67. 8. Yeah. Probably like 10 minutes.
30, 52. Oh, okay, yeah, you're quite a bit ahead of us. I still got a long leg here of 125 miles. Be back. Okay.
I have my MCDU showing me that I'm going to have estimated fuel on board of 58.3 when I get there. I think it's showing me my landing weight, not my fuel on board weight, because I don't have 58 tons of fuel.
It's a lot of gas.
Yeah.
You had a 19 or 20?
20.
That's a ridiculous amount of gas for a 20.
Yeah.
Are you in, which plane are you in? Phoenix?
Yep.
I think mine did something like that the other day, where it was showing me a crazy amount of fuel at landing. I was like, what?
Yeah, yours did do that. It was weird.
Yeah, they got some sort of a bug going on there.
Phoenix, a bug? Never.
Phoenix has always had bugs. What are you talking about? It's just one of the
I mean,
lesser.
those are-
It's one of the lesser bugged aircraft that we have.
Yeah. It's probably the most solid one because it runs everything externally and does not use the crazy WASM system.
Yeah. At least it significantly decreases WASM crashes.
So, who's going to be buying the 737s when they come out?
Depends on how many cups of coffee he truly means by a cup of coffees. Look at the iFly.
Yeah.
What? The first officer and second officer arguing.
I'm going to say I'm not going to get them, but we all know it's not true. So I'm not going to bother.
Yeah.
What's coming out? What's coming out?
When PMDG releases the 737 on 24.
737.
Don't worry, guys. It's an old product. It's time for a new one.
I mean, technically it has been out for a long time now, but I mean, I'm not too upset about the 737s getting, a slight upgrade fee because it has been a while since it's been out. The 777, I don't think any of those, if they were upgrades, should have been
Well, the liveries are
substantial.
upgrades for Xbox users.
Yeah, I saw that video where he mentioned that, and I was surprised. I think it also has to do with the fact that Xbox Marketplace requires a cost on things or something like that.
They don't allow free items.
Yeah, which is the dumbest thing ever, but okay.
Okay, that's not true. Technically, they allow free items, but you have to go through a severe interview process with the Microsoft people to make that happen.
For liveries?
Apparently, yes.
That's the part that kills me.
Look, they want the Marketplace not be Flight Sim TO. They want to make money from it. So if you would just allow anyone to upload anything for free, that's the issue, I think. It's what they're trying to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. But at the same time, it's kind of crazy that people get charged for liveries.
PMDG all people. Like, they should have PMDG people make a deal with Microsoft about this.
Yeah, a company that as significant as PMDG could surely release their liveries for free.
Especially some of the liveries. Like, I saw a Ryanair A320 livery pack in the Marketplace for like $12 the other day.
That's just because there was not a good 737 for a long time.
No, it was for 2024, and it just came out. But yeah.
There's still not a good
default 320s.
Xbox. There's still not a good Xbox 737 though.
Oh yeah, you're right. There isn't.
But you have good
Still.
A320s, or decent A320 at least.
By the way, anyone want to do an Iceland Air long haul in the FS Labs at some point?
Yeah, I would like to.
Or
do
is
one
it
haul
does
with
it
the
it
321.
doesn't even to be a long haul, but just some sort of I want to fly the Iceland Air 321 LR.
Yeah, I haven't done any long hauls with the 321 yet.
You were going to fly a 330 last night.
I
that be a long haul or
was,
short haul?
but I was unable to do so, unfortunately. No, that was a short flight. I just wanted to fly
Okay.
the Tolos
Tolos.
330. It was like 45-minute flight or something, but I never made it past
sure,
pushback.
okay. If Tolos were to make, what else could Tolos make? They could make a good A300, probably.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Because the Anybills 300 is kind of in a rough spot for 24 right now.
And frankly, I haven't flown that A350 or 300 in quite some time at this point.
Well, the performance of it is just terrible.
Yep.
It is atrocious.
Are you talking about the A300 or the A350?
300. 350 runs great. Which is what's annoying is that they've got the 350 running amazing, and it is so complicated compared to the 300. Which I haven't flown the 350 in a while. We need to do that sometime soon.
The 300, I'm guessing, is still relying on a lot of the underlying code from their X-Plane days.
Probably. It's probably why. Well, I don't think they've done anything with the LODs is what's really killing it.
No.
PMDG is Xbox friendly. Yes, for 2020 at the moment.
And 24.
They got the 777 on 24.
One of them. Oh, I believe that I think I heard something about that. I believe Microsoft is going to start allowing PMDG to self-approve their updates.
Can imagine that. Should have been that way from day one.
This is kind of like how Boeing gets to self-approve the parts. Same concept.
Isn't recognized in 24. Says no path for the 737 or the 777. I-Fly Max. Is the Max on Xbox?
No. He's just talking about regular. That Max is not an Xbox Music turn-off. I think he's just talking about trying to install his add-ons back into 24.
Oh, okay. We need to get on here and do a stream with the Max. Alright, I got 17 minutes top of descent.
We should also stream the Taurus one day. I don't think you've done that yet.
I'm so in on that one. The Max, Tommy. Yeah, the Taurus would be. Now that we have, once we get that server all ironed out,
Yep.
it'd be a lot easier for us to do those.
Yep.
We'd lazy like Dev and do a Southwest flight. with
Hey,
your first officer.
My co-pilot is not doing very much for me. He's just replacing. He's being helpful when I'm taxiing out and doing all the hard, or doing all the easy junk on flying up. It's whatever Nocturnal will be doing in the second seat.
Oh, we had a butter landing 2 nights ago.
Yeah, I think
in
so.
the Challenger.
Yeah.
We're flying into
Challenger's such a fun
Indy.
plane.
Yeah, we're flying into Indy.
Yeah, it was.
Indy's a nice airport to land at because it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Taxis.
We took a brand new Challenger 650 from its manufacturing in Toronto, I think.
Is it Toronto or
It was CYUL or whatever that is.
CYUL? Oh, they have coverage up there. Oh no!
Oh, now they do.
No, we don't have coverage.
Oh, I was gonna say.
CYUL. Oops. Dorval, Quebec, Canada. Serving
We flew to Indy last night.
Montreal. This part of the country always amazes me how barren it is.
Feels like when that one time we tried flying in Russia.
Oh yeah, that was crazy how there was just nothing.
We should try some of the more populated places on the world tour. By the way, oh, I am missing out on the world tour now, aren't I?
Thursdays, you are, yeah.
I've got to figure something out. This is gonna get ridiculous.
I mean, there's not even like vegetation is the problem, you know. It's not like I can build my lake house in the middle of a desert. Wing flicks on this thing is so strange. Like you get like a quarter of a frame of twitch, twitch.
I was watching the British Open today, and there was a link to aviation at the golf course. There's a hole number 6, I believe it is, at Royal Portrush in Ireland, and it's the name of the hole is Amelia's Landing.
Oh, really?
When she flew her transatlantic flight, I guess, I don't know if she had trouble or weather. She wanted to land in Paris like Lindbergh did, but she ended up going north, and she landed on some a piece of property that eventually became that golf course, and they named it Amelia's Landing.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It used to be the bottom of the ocean millions of years ago. Well,
Really?
if that, I mean, you say that, but wouldn't you think there'd be a bunch of stuff that would have got transported to this? Like seeds and things?
What do you mean by that?
Like things get, like birds or wind or whatever, drop seeds of plants into the water. It's kind of like how like a pond in the middle of nowhere with no other streams or whatever near it can eventually have fish show up in it because birds will drop still alive fish that are either pregnant or enough of them to, you know, get pregnant and then start populating that pond. Just what they said.
I think I just figured a model matching out. We forgot to actually load the model sets we made.
Oh, we did? Okay. Well, that would make sense since
Yeah.
everything was so cheesy, but the 152 you had looked like a toy.
We're gonna use XCSL. That's still Bluebell. It's terrible. Bluebell CSL is from like X.8.
Yeah, I was having that discussion earlier today with a coworker about like how cool it would be to go see the world 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, a million years ago just to see what it looked like. We need a
That
time
would be
machine.
cool, but I would hate it.
Yeah, there's no computers.
Hey,
You wouldn't be able to take a picture.
hey. Where do I charge my phone?
Exactly.
Bend over.
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
I made a popping noise, and I don't know if it came across on
Oh.
Discord.
It did. I just don't understand it.
Charging plug, charging port.
Oh! Really? That was unnecessary. That was incredibly unnecessary.
Insert meme where the arrow's flying over and it says joke. You could take a little generator with you.
Good word, I get gas.
Solar panels. We could do that.
That would work, actually. Today I learned that a printer head for a plotter costs $350. We needed a new one when I was printing something, and I found out we had to order it for $350.
You guys have large scale.
Ridiculous.
You guys have large drawing
Yeah, we
set
do.
plotters?
Yeah, plotters, yep.
Uh,
What do you use that for?
Print signage.
Oh, okay. I'm used to printing off, you know, Arch H drawings or something like that. It's like 30 by 36 or something.
Well, my mom has a plotter for work. Which two of
Well, it
them
makes sense
somewhere.
for what she does. That makes sense.
Yeah, but yeah, we just use it for signage. A-frames mainly.
Gotcha.
It's also one of the stupid kind that doesn't auto level. So trying to load a roll of paper into it makes you want to cry.
Oh yeah, we got one at work that's fancy. It does all that stuff for you.
That's the one that's right next to me right now, but the one that I had to use today does not do that.
And then they're so finicky too. Like you sneeze on the roll, and it's like, oh, we gotta calibrate again. There's 30 minutes of your life.
Yep. And then this weird, it's a stupid Canon one. Sometimes it says not connected to printer, and I have to go to the drivers is on the Mac, by the way. Open at the drivers and click connect to drivers. Wait for the app to launch, and then try reprinting it again. I hate printers with so much passion.
Alright, we are 8 minutes from top of descent. 69 miles. Getting there. Check it.
Will the Phoenix descend automatically, or do I have to put the bottom altitude in?
You have
It's the bottom
to
altitude in.
change your altitude, and you have to manually make it descend.
Yeah, it's not like that 7.3
You can just
or triple.
push the knob in to do a VNAV descent.
My rule of thumb is to make sure I push the knob in once my aircraft is about halfway over the top of descent marker.
I usually do it within 5 miles. Because it'll do a slow descent initially, and then it'll catch it and go. Winds are a little all over the place at the moment. I guess those winds that we looked at earlier were correct. I was a little surprised to see 6 knots of headwind.
Yeah.
Because when we were flying from Canada, we had the 100 knot headwind. It was awful. It was normally
that was
a
so bad.
pretty short flight, but our
well,
ground speed was like 395 knots.
That poor controller was losing his little mind.
Oh yeah, that dude in, I don't know, I guess it's Toronto Center. He was having a bad
Toronto
day.
Center, yep.
He had so much traffic to handle. Because there was an event going to Memphis, and there was like 20 departures that he was trying to get out of there to go to Memphis. All FedEx. It was a FedEx event, I guess.
Of course. God, I'm surprised you weren't in that event.
When was it?
It was 2 nights ago, Friday.
Friday. What did I do Friday?
What did you do Friday?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I guess I just wasn't
Yeah.
on. Harry Potter, probably. Marathon.
Oh, there we go.
Speaking of
Now we're talking.
FedEx, we need to get some Frontier flights in as well.
Yeah. I tried to do one, but then I forgot to start Pegasus.
Or Valanta.
Or Valanta. I don't use Valanta all that much anymore, honestly.
I did a
Yeah.
FedEx today, but my Pegasus got the infinite loading, so I had to do like the
Oh.
Revo uninstaller, and it uninstalled everything, and it reinstalled, and it's fine.
Yeah, Revo and Summer was the goop.
I didn't know about it, and like the number 2 guy in FedEx was like, "Oh yeah, try this," and I was like, "Oh, cool."
You need to make a sticky for that fix we did on Tommy's machine.
Yep. Make a help thread and like pin it to the top or something.
Because Tommy's Sims 2020 and 24 would just crash to desktop immediately with no warning. And you
was
had to
so
go look at
weird.
the event viewer to see what it was causing. And then at first it was saying it was being caused by a driver issue. So we did,
Safe mode driver install.
safe mode driver install. Some people recommended a clean install of Windows. We did that. Basically had a brand new machine that was still doing it, and then finally I came across an article talking about one of the error codes, because it changed from the driver problem once we did the clean install of the drivers to a Microsoft Gaming Services issue, and you basically had to go to PowerShell and remove and then reinstall Microsoft Gaming Services. Like, how does this not get fixed when you, 1, do a clean install, and 2, reinstall Xbox app? It doesn't make any sense.
Seriously.
Alright, we're looking for 1,700 feet per minute, and our VNAV, I think, had us at 0.74 or 290. So when we get about 10 miles out, we'll change our altitude and start pulling some power back around 5 miles. Start our descent in vertical speed mode.
So, against my will, because I found this movie very cringe, I watched Top Gun Maverick 3 more times today.
You
Or
watched
parts
it
of it, at
3
least.
times in
Oh
one
my
day?
god.
Yeah, I did not want to do it, but I had no choice.
We spent months getting you to watch Top Gun, and now you can't stop watching it.
It's not my choice!
How's it not your choice?
I think I've watched it like 9 times this week so far.
Oh, why?
It's a work thing. We're
Oh.
using it.
Oh, you're using segments of it at work.
Yeah.
I got to go to an engineering event, and the theme behind it was work the problem. And The Martian, that was the one of the things they talked about in The Martian, about working the problem. And we got to watch The Martian at work,
That's fun.
and then got to do this. We got to do this like quiz thing where they asked questions about The Martian, and I was like, heck yeah, I've read the book multiple times, I watched the movie multiple times, and we screwed up one answer on accident and got second place. So the first place got these telescopes.
Ugh.
Second place, I got this little like tabletop projector, which is kind of cool. I just never
Oh,
used
that's
it.
cool.
I probably would have used a telescope.
Yeah, so I can never watch Top Gun again because it cringed me out the entire time. I was like, that's not how that works. You cannot pull a stick up going 600 knots and expect you to just move directly upwards. Why? Why do you expect that to work?
It's a fun movie.
Or how the instant thrust response on the F-18 when you pulled the burner, when you put the throttles in afterburner. You do not get an instant response like that.
Dev's a Puritan.
Sorry, it drove me crazy.
What's up there a left there?
Everyone within a 6 feet of vicinity of me all day has heard about it and why I do not like it.
Probably drove everybody crazy.
Oh yeah, I guarantee it.
Alright, 13 miles. Let's go ahead and go down. Oh, you know what? Helps to pull up the charts and figure out what our arrival bottom
9,000.
altitude is. 9,000? Down we go. Thousand. Ooh, I did that perfectly. And then we're gonna go into vertical speed mode in about 5 miles. Slow us down a little bit. I'm gonna be targeting 7.4. And we'll begin our descent. This is one of 2 ways you can really descend with the CRJ. You can do speed mode or vertical speed mode.
Oh, there's another way.
Well, this doesn't have the VNAV installed. I mean, you could do the flight path angle too if you wanted to.
Yeah. So 4 ways, technically.
I don't know if this has FBA mode.
But there is one more way I can think of actually as well. And you're totally not going to guess it because it's against every rule in the book.
Vertical speed. What's that?
Get right over the airport at your cruise altitude, roll your plane 180 degrees, and pull down.
What? So this is a balancing act when you use vertical speed. Get your vertical speed set, you gotta keep adjusting the throttles until you get the right speed.
Human VNAV.
It's saying we need 900 feet at the moment. This is saying I need to be between 11 and... that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, what chart are you looking at? I'm looking at the Wagzoka 1 RNAV arrival.
Yeah, my VNAV didn't do a good job. Actually, it's got me way behind the curve. Oh, crap.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm descending really frequently, and you are very high up there. I wasn't gonna say anything. But
You should have said something.
I kind of want to see how this would go.
Ah, see how it is.
Because I'm at 24,000, and I'm far behind you.
And we're about to make some headway here. Spoolers.
Rotate your plane, or roll your plane 180 degrees so you're facing upside down, and then pull your yoke down. Simple as that. Lose all altitude.
It's also not giving me my arc. Where's that
What
it?
did you do to your plane?
I don't know.
Your plane's been broken all night.
There it is. Way out there.
You're so screwed.
What is CTAF?
18.3.
Thank you.
Sorry, repeat that.
18.3.
Thank you.
For a request of a destination to go on an airliner tour, I will do it to the Caribbean. Or the Dominion Republic. Those places look beautiful to land at.
Yes, we do need to go back there. Our next speed target's going to be 210, which is going to be interesting to get to. I'm going to bring her back, boys. Local altimeter is 9 or 7.
Oh, we just got a center online.
Oh boy.
Crap. I don't want ATC coverage. Ugh. I have to talk to someone.
32.8 even is Albuquerque.
You. I'm gonna contact him.
32.8.
Albuquerque Center, Netchester T3, descending via the Wasco 1 arrival at 18,500 feet.
Albuquerque Center, good evening, Delta 1943 on the descent into El Paso, passing flight level 240.
So 1943 Albuquerque Center, Large, descend via the Wasco on arrival. I'll get Inez up shortly for El Paso. Just stand by.
Albuquerque
she's
Center,
not ready yet.
922, descending Wesco, arrival for El Paso.
929 Albuquerque Center, low, descend via the Wasco on arrival. Get us up shortly, stand by. And then the break, the exit jet descending into El Paso as well. File the flight plan, please.
What's your future flight plan, Dev?
Looks like it.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 3731, descending at flight number 320.
South 3731 Albuquerque Center, low, ready to contact, call at 20 north of Sulphur, send via the Samer 3 arrival. Send via the Samer 3 arrival, the El Paso altimeter 29907.
Descend via Samer 3 arrival, Southwest 3731.
Hello, American 29 to the Apollo 25, just 5
We need to start slowing down a little bit.
American 2950, Albuquerque Center, already contact over Mohawk. Send me the Hydra 1 arrival, runway 25 left, Phoenix altimeter 2, actually runway 26, Phoenix altimeter is 2986.
986, and the Hydra 1,
Albuquerque Center, NetJet 1583, we have followed our husband.
Aircraft calling, don't see that call sign. I see a NetJet 262 descending in El Paso, is that correct?
Ooh, we followed on the wrong call sign. Give us a second. NetJet.
The 929, can you accept the RNAV Zulu runway 22 from Wicker?
RNAV Zulu 22 from Wicker, Delta 929.
The 929, roger at Wicker, cleared RNAV Zulu runway 22 approach.
Cleared RNAV Zulu 22 approach, Delta 929. Okay, change things.
We have followed on the right call sign. NetJet 262.
How did I screw this up this bad?
NetJet 262, thanks. Squawk 0673, and expect the RNAV Zulu runway 22 from Wicker.
0263, and expect RNAV 22 from Wicker. Except just 262.
So do we go straight to Wicker, or do we just follow the heading on Wicker?
9,000.
American 980, Albuquerque Center, already contact, call 20 miles north of Phoenix Airport. Send maintain 5,000 and expect vectors visual 26.
Yes.
Yes, we have.
5,000, expect vectors 26.
Oh, they haven't answered me.
They have.
Oh, I can't hear them.
Oh, yeah, they're busy right now.
Wicker. I'm a little bit off here.
Albuquerque Center, American 1951, holding at 9,000 feet on Firebird 1, departure.
American 1951, Phoenix, correction, Albuquerque Center, already contact, called 20 miles south of Phoenix Airport, climb maintain, flight level 320, welcome.
Climb maintain, flight level 320, thanks.
Oh, it's going to be tight for me.
Delta 262, the squawk is 0673.
0673, or we check our respondent.
Delta 262, if I haven't already, at Wicker, cleared RNAV Zulu running 22 approach.
At Wicker, clear RNAV Zulu 22 approach. Exit 262.
I'm trying to slow down this beast, but whew. He got me late on this RNAV, and I'm having to do a little correction here.
So 3731, expect the RNAV Zulu runway 26 left from SART.
Expect the RNAV Zulu 26, Southwest 3731.
Go to 1943, you had to contact lost.
I get flaps down.
American 1884, Albuquerque, are you with me?
I'm gonna have to go around too high. Albuquerque Center, Delta 929. We're a little high here. We're going to have to go around.
So 929, you saying you cannot make it?
Affirmative, cannot make it.
So 929, roger, flight runway heading, climb maintain 90,000.
Runway heading 90,000, Delta 929.
Albuquerque, good evening, American 1884.
American 1884, Albuquerque Center, welcome to Sunview the Hydra 1 arrival, runway 26, Phoenix altimeter 2986.
Commander 860, somebody other. I got 126 American 1884.
Yeah, I had speed brakes out and everything there.
Albuquerque getting a
Should have got it down. A longer downwind.
769, Albuquerque Center, ready contact. Code 5 South, winds all welcome.
My heading's 222.
I disconnected because I couldn't hear anything on that.
American 980, turn right heading 170, vectors visual 26. Correct, yeah, vectors visual 26.
Yeah, where I started so late on that descent, there was no way I was going to make it. And I thought I was going to be able to, but this thing just would not slow down.
Affirmative, turn right turn heading 170.
I had to disconnect.
Right turn 170, American 980.
He came on and did not give me clearance until like last minute. That was terrible.
Well, let me see what he gives me.
To, I guess, ready contact loss, yeah.
What speed?
So 929, turn right heading to, turn right heading 360.
Right turn 360, that's 929.
American 980, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, American 980.
That was a disaster.
See if I find the CRJs, the brakes out depth do not spool lift like that. Yeah, this thing does not like to descend very quickly.
American 980, turn right heading 230 on the rollout, field 12 o'clock, 10 miles, report in sight.
Right heading 230 will report in sight for American 980.
He's going to get me on a right downwind now. Look at these mountains he's got me flying over.
You might slot in behind me, but you won't see me on the radar.
Delta 929, would you like to try the RNAV again, or something else?
We got a pretty good visual on the runway here. We can just do a visual to it.
Delta 929, roger. You have the airport in sight, correct?
Airport's inside, Delta 929.
Delta 929, thank you. Clear visual approach runway 22.
Clear visual approach 22. You're going to call the base.
Delta 929, you can maneuver as necessary.
Base is at pilot discretion, Delta 929.
Field in sight for American 980.
Alright, he gave me...
Clear visual approach runway 26.
He gave me a... I asked for a visual. He gave it to me. Let's go down to 5,100.
3731 at SART, cleared RNAV, Zulu runway 26, left approach.
Second, Southwest 3731.
South 3731 at SART, cleared RNAV, Zulu runway 26, left approach.
At SART, clear RNAV, Zulu 26, left approach, Southwest 3731.
American 980, Phoenix winds 3205, runway 26, clear to land.
Runway 26, clear to land, American 980.
Delta 34 inbound land speed for
I feel like these speed brakes aren't doing anything.
Albuquerque Center load.
Well, that was fun, you guys.
American 1951, contact Los Angeles Center 126.52. American 1951, contact Los Angeles Center 126.52.
Speeds 185, 1220.
Well, I gotta hop out of here because my friend is calling me, but I'll see you guys later. Thanks for fun.
See ya.
Alright, see ya.
Shit.
Have fun.
And flaps 30 is 185 checked. Up out off. You're down.
So 929, running 22, clear to land.
Clear land 22, Delta 929. Flaps full.
American 980, welcome to Phoenix. Your brake must be on fire. Take a left when able. Charlie into the ramp. See ya.
Charlie to around American 980.
You're down. Checked. And 46 VREF. Sometimes it pays to just fly the girl by hand.
Aircraft calling Albuquerque Center unreadable.
Albuquerque Center, Unit 132. I'm passing through the very east end of your airspace, flight level 360, heading direct idle.
Alright, 1132 Albuquerque Center, already contact call 100 east of the Panhandle Vortex, welcome. Yeah, 1132, when able, refit your transponder, squawk 32, 1232, 12.
123212, correct?
Yeah, 1132, the squawk 1, correction, squawk 32, 32, 12.
Oh, shoot. I am.
So 3731, runway 26 left, clear to land, traffic landing 22.
That is the wrong runway.
Clear to land 26 left, Southwest 3731, and we'll keep our eye on the traffic.
So 921, go around, you're landing at Biggs, go around, climb maintain 9,000, you're landing at the wrong airfield.
Yep, realized that just as you said, going around. Climb maintain 9,000, that's 929.
So 929, probably runway heading as well.
It was a confusing runway, apparently. Delta 929.
Yeah, it doesn't help. They're mirrored, and Biggs Army Air Force Base is a mile to 3 miles north of the field, and they look exactly the same. In the ATIS, the real world is saying, says don't get confused over the two.
That's awesome.
So 3731, you appear to be landing on the shorter runway as well if you can. Runway 26 left, side step, clear to land.
Let's see.
Clear to land 26 left, Southwest 3731.
You said that, and I was like, ugh. Oh no.
He's probably like, where are you going, brother?
He was laughing about it.
He's like, I'm not going to say anything until he's on the ground.
Passengers aren't going to be very happy.
Someone in the air checking in, taken. United 50.
That's hilarious. I've never done that before.
United 1572, Albuquerque Center, ready contact, South 30 miles north, port stock, and welcome.
I'm getting to practice my go-arounds tonight.
American 435, Albuquerque Center, runway 25, right taxi via Charlie, Romeo Echo.
About engaged. That was funny.
American 435, Albuquerque Center, how do you read me?
What's up? Heading vertical speed.
Albuquerque Center, American 435, with you at Leland, Phoenix, with taxi 25 right.
American 435, Albuquerque Center, how do you hear me?
Hear you loud and clear, American 435.
American 435, thank you. Runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie, Romeo, Echo.
25 right, Charlie, Romeo, Echo, American 435.
So 929, turn right heading 360, vectors we sequence.
360 vectors be sequenced Delta 929. Maybe he should have called my base for me. I was wondering why your computer runway was so high.
I was doing radio calls on 120, I think it was 975. Was that, I'm guessing that was the wrong frequency.
Maybe that's why you thought you were high.
Yeah, I don't, that's not my frequency.
Well, I was
so
on the
I'm not
RNAV
sure
the
you were
first
trying to
time. It was high. And then when I looked out my window, I saw the wrong airport and tried to land there. And I wasn't looking down at my FMS or my
Delta 3, Albuquerque Center, are you here?
nav display because I had a visual on it. I was just la-di-da-di-da.
Delta 929, if you got it, field off your 3 o'clock, call it 10 miles port in sight.
I believe I've got the right airport in sight this time. Delta 929.
929, roger. It's the southernmost one that looks exactly the same. Clear visual approach runway 22.
Clear visual approach runway 22, Delta 929. Thanks for letting me do my go-around practice. Okay, let's try this again. Third time's a charm. That was fun.
Albuquerque Center, Delta 3, we're level at 320 and 37 from Skeeter.
Delta 3, Albuquerque Center, ready to contact Precision Transport. Bad timing. Just respond to the soup. Let them know you're there. I'll tell them as well.
Alrighty, thank you.
Albuquerque Center, you know the LINDZ, just have a question. Do you know
Like good your co-pilot did, right? What are you doing? You're supposed to be checking everything.
I do not control Denver. You can type in .CTAF and then the airport. That should bring it up.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, I'm backing it up with the ILS this time.
Albuquerque, American 435 is ready to go 25 right.
American 435, wind, let's see, 3205, running 25 right, clear for takeoff.
25 right, clear for takeoff, American 435.
What's that?
Albuquerque, Delta 3 will be out of the cockpit for 30 minutes.
Excessive touchdown rate.
Delta 3.
It ballooned on me at
Roger,
the last
if you can report back before Fort Stockton, FST.
Smooth from where I was.
Copy, we'll call back for Fort Stockton, Delta 3.
A replay? It's like when you tell it to stop the replay, the plane just keeps going all by itself. You now have control of it.
So 929, running 22, left, clear to land.
Clear left, runway, clear to land, runway 22 left. Delta 929, 22, sorry.
I don't know what I said, I'm tired. Anyways, American 2950, descend maintain 3000. American 2950, affirmative, descend maintain 3000.
Alright, let's get this girl in here and get on the ground. Let's go kiss it while we're at it.
Are you coming in on 22?
I sure hope so.
American 2950, turn left heading 360.
There you are. Now I see you. And I got the drone camera up over the runway. And I can see you at the distance.
American 435, radar contact, say altitude.
American 435, passing 3.7.
Alright.
American 435,
Not
thanks, climbing tail
this
pilot
one.
350.
This one.
Climbing 350, American 435.
American 2950 on the roll at fuel net, your call 9 to 10 o'clock, 14 miles, port safe.
You're gonna have to fill out all the type of company paperwork. He's planning to go around to get not only. Well, the first one, okay, that one's understandable. The second one was, yeah.
2950, thank you. Turn left heading to 290. Include visual approach run 826.
Yeah.
What's that?
I said, we're going to need a urine sample when you get off that plane.
Right.
Please do not go to the hotel right away.
Yeah, 1132, Kansas City Center closed, ready for terminate, take change of ride, speak approved, good luck, bye-bye. Legion 769, contact Los Angeles Center 126.52.
2652, Legion 769, good night.
American 1884, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, American 1884.
And you're down. Up starting.
American 2950, runway 26, clear to land.
Localizer captured. Up out off. What's it beeping at me for? That traffic, maybe? I'm not sure why it's beeping at me other than that plane in front of me.
Upgrade, Sam, are you still there?
Yep.
Where do I type in to find the details?
Should be your pilot client.
Okay, thank you.
American 1884, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000, American 1884.
Sync rate. 300. 200. Sync rate. Sync rate.
American 1884, turn left heading 350, vectors visual 26.
Okay, 350 on the heading, American 1884.
20. 10.
Oh, that was firm. Bursars? I couldn't hear my callouts because of the radio. It threw me off. We're gonna go to the end here, so I'm just gonna use reversers for most of this. What is screaming at me? awesome. Shut up!
American 1884, turn left heading 290 on the rollout field, 12 o'clock, it's called 7 miles, port and set.
290 on the heading, reporting inside, American 1884.
American 2950, welcome to Phoenix, left turn Charlie into the gates, bye-bye.
Doesn't matter what I do. I don't know what the deal is.
Runway inside, American 1884.
American 1884, clear visual approach, runway 26, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land, American 1884.
Rewire.
Clear for the visual.
My assignment. I really have no idea what it's beeping about. Albuquerque Center, Delta 929, yeah, alright, we just taxi straight ahead to the terminal.
Delta 929, welcome to El Paso, straight ahead, cross E-right approach in, bye-bye.
Straight ahead, we made it! Thank you for the fun go-rounds.
Thank you for fine. What happened to the other two guys?
They got scared.
This is so sad.
I'll be sure to rip them a new one for you.
Up to you.
See you later. What is beeping? It's driving me crazy. I don't know what it is.
Alright, 1132, yep, I gave you a handoff about 15 minutes ago, but yep, on a Unicom, we'll see you, bye-bye, thanks for flying.
Oh, that is so annoying. Alright, these gates don't look like anything useful, so we're just gonna pull up to it and hope for the best. That's what this entire approach has been like.
Into my cockpit.
I broke my airplane. My plane's been broke this entire time. We may be flying something else in the future. Close enough. Get me out of this thing. Alright, I forgot to do the APU because I'm frazzled now. Door open. Start. Silence beeping associated. Press the autopilot disconnect button on the wheel, and I've been doing that. I mean, we can try hitting it. Oh, well, you had to actually hit it there. That's weird, but the key binding is for that button, but apparently it's not the same in the CRJ. Normally it doesn't do that when I turn the autopilot off. Thanks, Nez. Alright, APU is on.
Okay, Bravo 5, American 1884.
Oh no.
American 1884, welcome to Phoenix, left turn Charlie into the gates, bye-bye.
Okay, to the gate, American 1884, thank you.
Let's see here. Off. And release the passengers. Off. Where is that fucker F-100? Or what is that? Or where is that? Stand by.
And Albuquerque Center, be back in about 1 minute. Be back 1 minute. Gotta change the laundry.
Could change laundry.
Oh, and of course someone pops up in the middle of my airspace. Alright, cool.
That's me.
Welcome. I'll be right back. I'm going to change my laundry. I'll deal with it later.
I like this guy. I kind of want to fly down. And who is this? Let me figure out who this is, because if he's online, I'm going to fly with him more often. Center is... Ah, darn, it's just a number. It's going to be hard to remember that. Okay, Alright. I'm frazzled. I'm ready to get off here. Thanks for joining, everybody. That was fun. I enjoyed the 3 go-around, or the 2 go-rounds. I'm not used to having to do go-rounds, period. And then I get in the CRJ, which is a much more manual aircraft than others. And having to do go-rounds, and it's always fun. There was another time I was on VATSIM, and it was 0 visibility. And I was on the wrong runway. It was a left versus a right coming in, because I had programmed it incorrectly. And then doing a go-around with 0 visibility is a whole different scenario than what we had right there. Although maybe I wouldn't have tried to land at the wrong airport either, so there's that. So but anyways, we're going to be back Thursday for the World Tour flight. And I got to get with Eddie. I don't know where he went. I think he got sidetracked with the family. And get with him, get the next links. What's that?
Technical issues.
Oh, technical issues.
Alright, Center's head back. Frontier 2613 here.
We'll go ahead and disconnect here. And not sure what he has in store for us yet. I've not seen it. He told me he's got it on deck though, so it should be fun. And he's doing pretty good with the World Tour flights. Someone else gets to pick the VATSIM flight next week. And you guys got to stay online, man. You're leaving me hanging there. The controller asked where you guys went.
Oh.
I was like, they were scared. He goes, that's unfortunate. But hey, you know what? If you're not making mistakes, you're not trying nothing. So I'm happy to make mistakes, and everybody can learn from my mistakes.
I made plenty last week.
I make them all the time, man. I'm not a real-world trained pilot by any means, so it's all just a fun hobby. Currently, I am closing in on that weight goal. I got the financial goal. Just got to get that weight goal.
Nice.
I'm getting there. It won't be too long. So there'll be plenty of pictures in the Discord when that starts happening. So, anyways, guys, happy flying. Catch you next time. Discord when that starts happening. So, anyways, guys, happy flying. Catch you next time.